Welcome to my channel, guys. And today I will be talking about Bruno Fernandes' excellent performance for Portugal. Alright, so the other day, Portugal faced off with North Macedonia in a World Cup qualifying match that saw Portugal advance into the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Right, so prior to that match, North Macedonia knocked out four-time World Cup champions Italy by a 1-0 margin, surprisingly. However, North Macedonia team was very well constructed and they came out and do the job and got one over Italy. However, it stunned the whole football world because Italy hasn't lost a match until that game that they lost 1-0 to North Macedonia, right? Then when I was watching the Portugal game, I see this team as a well organized team, upcoming team as well, and to say they put up a fight, they caused some problems for Portugal, but Portugal were the favorites, performed like the favorites, and got the job done. In the match, Ronaldo came close to scoring in the first 10 minutes or so, and then Portugal were always having possession of the ball, knocking it around, and at some point in the game, it felt as if it was like an end-to-end game type of thing because, to be honest, it was exciting for neutrals. I'm not a Portugal fan. I'm a Brazil fan, okay? So, yes, the match was very exciting, but Portugal controlled the game. I think Fernando Santos, that is Portugal's coach, he got his tactics spot on, formation, selection of personnel. Martino anchored in the midfield, right? And then he had Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes ahead of them. So, yes, they were well organized as well. It was good to see Pepe back in the team, and to be honest, Pepe put in an absolute incredible performance. He was immense. Yeah, he was on top of his game, making vital interceptions, tackle after tackles. Like, it was just a joy to watch to see Pepe doing that at age 38 at the highest level. Right? Then let's talk about the starman of the show, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, he was very tidy with the ball. And most persons always say he's not tidy enough with the ball at Manchester United. He's not the type of player and all this and all that. But in that game, I observed that he was very tidy with the ball, didn't give away the ball too much, made good passes, made good runs, good set pieces as well. And here comes Portugal on the counter attack. And he played the ball into Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ronaldo just wait for the perfect time and space to slot the ball into Bruno Fernandes' path. And what a ferocious strike that was into the bottom right corner. Like, it was a really, really good goal. And I think that set the tone for Portugal, right? And from there on, Portugal just came on knocking, 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 knocking. They came close again and they continued, they persevered, and they were persistent because Ronaldo said before that game that much, it was a matter of life and death for him and the whole team. And he says they're all a group and they're going to perform like a group and get the job done. Like, to be honest, I wouldn't want to see Portugal missing out on the World Cup this year. Like, it would have been very catastrophic. It would just be very horrible, especially for Ronaldo, because this is potentially his last World Cup, right? And to see Portugal missed out on this World Cup, like, personally, I would feel sad for him, right? And company. It wouldn't have been a good look. So I was glad that Portugal got the job done. And then again, in the game, I think Martino, he was class. He's about 35 now. he had a good game as well. Like most of the persons on the team had a good game. But Martino, he pulled the strings deep from midfield. And Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes, they dominated the midfield. I think Ronaldo had a good game as well, despite not scoring. He set up Bruno Fernandes for the first goal, and he was here, there, right wing, left wing, central. He was always at it, you know, because big games is what he does best. So, yeah. So overall, Portugal team looked very good and they looked very focused, and you could see that they want it and they would win the game. But it was only a matter of time because North Macedonia, they never stopped trying until the last minute. So like I said, this is a very well coached team. This is a upcoming team, and if they keep that team together with the same style of play and philosophy, then who knows? They might be a surprise addition to the next World Cup. Because looking at that team, they played with confidence. They know what they wanted to do. They moved the ball around quickly also. So yes, I was actually impressed. I don't know of them being able to perform like that, but I must give credit to them as well. They came and they put up a fight, but it was the favorites who pulled through. And then in the second half, Diego Jota was on the left wing with that ball because Portugal ran the counter attack. So when Jota got the ball, he looks up, spot the run off Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes was making a run towards the penalty box, and the pass was made with perfect precision. And what a cross that was, because Bruno Fernandes was like an inch close from being called for offside. And when that ball came over and Bruno Fernandes just hit it on the half volley, I was like, wow, what a spectacular goal that was like. It was a beautiful goal. For those who watched it or those who saw the goal, like, it was incredible to see. And that there, you could say, all right, Portugal are going to the World Cup. But however, as the game goes on, the job still wasn't done as yet, despite leading 2-0. Because if you are a real football fan and you have been watching this game for years now, you'd know that sometimes 2-0 is not even safe, depending on the circumstances of the game. What if North Macedonia had scored probably in the 70 plus minutes or 80 plus minutes? It would have been a total different game. Probably Portugal would have started to be falling short, making mistakes, and it's just a big what if, right? So credit to them for putting in the hard yards in. I thought everyone played well to an extent. They all ran, they performed. At one point, I saw Ronaldo back in his 18-yard box defending. So it was a collective effort from the team and a good one. So they can be proud of themselves to know that they have fought and let their team reach another World Cup. So this World Cup is going to be 5 World Cups Ronaldo is going to play in since he started playing for Portugal, right? And the star boy of the show, Bruno, I don't know, it was just a different Bruno Fernandes on that day. We all know what he can do, but I think he silenced a lot of critics as well, because he came in to come in and put in a performance like that on a big stage like that, when your back is against the wall and all of that, and you are the man that comes up with the goods. Wow, I must give credit to him also. He just showed up, because personally I've never really seen Bruno Fernandes really turned up for Portugal in such a way like that before. I've never seen it. It's like when he goes to play for Portugal, it's like sometimes he's anonymous, right? Might show moments of brilliance here and there, but that game, he really showed them that, yes, this is Bruno Fernandes, the real Bruno Fernandes. And he came up clutch. I'm telling you, he came up really clutch. 2 beautiful goals. I must applaud him for that. And Manchester United fans must be happy to see that happening. And him and Ronaldo linking up also for the first goal, I think it was also a joy to see, because they have it to see him and Ronaldo don't get along very well, like on the pitch, like in football in terms, but they have showed that they can link up and play together. So Manchester United will be facing off against Leicester, I think, and fans can't wait to see Bruno Fernandes and Ronaldo back in action for them. So yes, he silenced a lot of critics and he came up clutch. And honestly, I wasn't really expecting it from him. I know he has the ability and talent, but I was probably just expecting someone that's probably Diego Jota, Ronaldo, or or probably even Bernardo Silva. But he came up, he did what he did. Every time Portugal attacked, he was always running, making space for his teammates to pass the ball to him. So he timed his runs to perfection for both goals. So that's just genius. And that is basically my synopsis of the Portugal and North Macedonia game. So stay tuned, guys. More reviews will be coming as well. All right. It's a boy Mark, and I'm out. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time.